Here's a update on the raised beds. I wanted to show y'all my strawberries. Quite a few of them. They're doing good. And then Tim built me 3 more raised beds. This has all of our, this one's full of tomatoes and peppers. That one over there is full of tomatoes. And this one over here, don't knock me down, dog. Broccoli and cabbage in here. They look kind of sickly. They were doing good, but now they were transplanted from hydroponics. So that does kind of take them into a shock. And here's my cabbage, and this was my mint last year, and it's still come through, so I'm pulling up mint. But there's some dill and 2 cabbages, and my lavender cabbages and peppers. And then this box is full of tomatoes. Oh, I gotta stake some more. Onions are doing good. And these are my beef steaks. They're doing great. More onions. My yarrow, I need to go ahead and harvest a lot of it. And I got my sage, basil, lemon, thyme, and onion chives. There's regular thyme. And some more strawberries. Lots of strawberries, which is good. Rosemary. Hope you hear that's the chimes that Josh and Jesse and Katie got me for Mother's Day. And so there's my rosemary from last year. There's my sage from last year. More strawberries. Oh, looky here. Y'all are the first ones to see the first ripe strawberry. My. Isn't that gorgeous? All right. No, you cannot have my strawberry. There's my lemon balm. This is stevia. I need to take the leaves and dry them. That's for sugar, a sugar substitute. And of course my peppermint, my mint. So there's that. And let me show you we got this week. We're planning on fixing the garden ready for, we're going to plant this week. Tim's potatoes. They're doing fantastic. In fact, some of them are blooming. So that's great. And then there's Katie's knockout rose bush. Beautiful. These are our sweet potato slips right here. And we're going to let them get a little bit bigger and then plant them. These are more potatoes. These are some sweet potato slips that we got in the mail. We thought the potatoes wasn't growing, but there's one over there, which that's okay. Now our blueberry bushes, they're doing good. This is supposed to be a box for the sweet potatoes. Fig trees, they're doing wonderful. And there's Mr. Shep, Mr. Wally. And we got a lot of red clover in the garden, which is going to be good for the nutrients. Let me show you our squash box. We made, another raised bed out of old metal. That's all squashes. Spaghetti squash, sweet potato squash, butternut. I think one of these is zucchini. 2 of them is yellow. So anyways, that's how things are going. There's my mint and catnip and some flowers. And then here's the hydroponics. All my other plants that are in containers are going to go out in the garden. So, zucchini's in there somewhere, I know, but lots of tomatoes. There's my cucumbers. They're beginning to grow. Look at this little feller. He is just loaded with blooms. But I'm going to have to probably pick him off because he's too little. But hey. And then peppers, they're blooming. Different peppers. I've had to spray quite often for the aphids this year. And I cleaned out my lettuce pipes. I'm going to flush them out and put new lettuce plants in there. And I got my tomatoes. I got some, I don't know if you can see, little tomatoes. This one here is Tommy Sugar tomatoes. I think they're like Tommy Toads. These right here are bought, store-bought, but the rest of them I raised from seeds. So there's a big beef. The rest of these I think are big beef. So there's some more coming on. So all full of blooms. I tap them even though the windows are open. There's some more right there. So that is an update on how these 3 gardens are. And I will let you go. Have a blessed day.
There's a, look at there, there's one.
Now those that Tim has in his hands are the potato slips, sweet potato slips he grew himself. These at this end, I don't know if I'll have to point it out to you. That one and that one.
Was mail ordered.
They were mail ordered. But the ones that look gorgeous are Tim made. Look at the roots on those things. Now this is how he's planting his sweet potatoes.
I didn't take a forked stick, but...
Oh, that's okay. These are called potato slips, sweet potato slips. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I think you can pull up some of those that were mail ordered.
Well, I didn't know what...
Do I need to water those today?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, I probably need to water everything today because...
It's pretty dry.
Yeah, it's...
Even when... Look at there, what a root.
Gorgeous. And then while I was at the voting polls, working the voting polls, Tim and Josh plowed up the garden again. Also plowed up the sorghum patch. And while we're here, I'll let you... Oh, look at the blueberries on that bush.
I'll have to give credit to Danny on Deep South.
Danny on Deep South is the one that Tim learned how to do this. If they go to YouTube, they just punch in Danny Deep South.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so.
He's from what part of Mississippi?
Down around Gulfport, a little old town south of, between Gulfport and Hattiesburg. Yeah, I think them mail order ones, I think I'm going to pull
I would, because you have a whole box of mail ordered ones. Let them do what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's what you get with mail order right here.
Yeah, let me show you. Right there.
That one and that one.
Yep, those are mail orders. Yeah, I'd pull them up. Now, Danny says as long as they've got a root, they'll do something, but, you know. Now, this little bush, he's our biggest bush, but he has the fewest berries. Go figure. So, but I need to fertilize these blueberry bushes.
Have you fertilized them once this year?
No. Do I need to do it with mint lighter or?
Yeah, and some of that aluminum sulfate for acid.
Okay. There's our fig tree. That one's supposed to be a fig tree, but it looks like violets to me. Don't think it made it, but that one's another fig tree. So we got 2 out of 3. And then I got to get in here and water all these. Oh boy. Everything's looking good, especially the new boxes that kind of wilted, which they will. They'll go through a kind of like a shock. Now everything in this box was mail ordered, correct?
Yeah, let me see if I need to. Yeah,
And then,
it looks like I'm gonna have to replace.
here's all of his potatoes. And we had red potatoes and we thought nothing would ever grow. Well, we got 1, 2 maybe. But, I don't know what's causing that. But anyways, there, and this is where the nurse, he just went ahead and put the sweet potato back in there so it'll make more babies. More babies. Katie's knockout rose bush. All of his potatoes are doing good. I don't know if blooms have anything to do with it, but that one's just blooming its heart out. Look at the beauty of a potato bloom. I never knew potato blooms were so pretty. So, anyways, this is the way things are right now. There's Mr. Marshmallow, John Henry. He's old enough that he wants to be with us, but then we lose him.
And I still, look.
What?
And I still got slips over here.
Yeah, I showed him that. I showed him your slips. So, we're going to have plenty of slips for the neighbors if they want them. And that, those were sunflower seeds and sunflower plants that I dug up before Tim got into the garden. They voluntarily came up. Let me go in here and show you this. The strawberries doing good. I picked about 5. And I was able to give them to Joe Rios because we try to give away the first fruits. Since we're the pastors, you can't give the first fruits back to the pastors. But
there was 15 slips off of 1 sweet potato.
1 sweet potato had 15 slips. Now I'm in the process of putting straw around it so that it'll retain some. These went through a really bad wilt, this whole box, but look at it now. This is my stevia plant. I'm excited to be able to grow those and dry them for sugar. And there's my dill and I'm going to have to pull up some more mint. Let me tell you folks, mint is an invasive plant. Oh, yes. Okay, it's time for breakfast. So we will see you guys later. Okay, today is May the 12th. And we finally get out here and plant the corn and the beans and the peas. I've got a bunch of already growed up tomatoes and squash. So we'll be ahead of that. So that'll be okra. We'll be able to do okra. Here's all of our our vegetables and stuff right here. And there's our potatoes. Having to spray them, they have a blight on them. And here's our cedar. So today is planting day. And we'll keep you up on. So we got little Sal out. And we're going to try to do some pre-plant fertilize. So we'll see how that goes.